Hey E39 source, Luke here with the 2528i Biarritz Blue 5-speed. This car is equipped with the Sport package. The car was purchased by my father in July of 1999, so it's been in the family. I'm the second owner. My dad replaced it in 2011 with a Deep Sea Blue X5 diesel, and he loves that car, great car. So looking more closely, this car has, obviously it's still rocking the pre-facelift headlights. I'm planning to replace those with Hella OEM, like Ryan did on the M5, parked right here, Hudson, Ohio at Ryan's house, with the Hella facelifted unit. This car also has, as Ryan informed me, I actually did not know this beforehand, the M5 grills. My dad, actually I asked my dad, he replaced those, not sure when. But they certainly, let me back up a little bit, certainly improves the look of the car quite a bit. It has the front license plate. This entire front bumper is the stock, not the original bumper. There was actually, this car was involved in a minor accident in '03, minor fender bender, but under my dad's ownership, actually had the front bumper replaced. Unfortunately, not with an M, which he had, and also he had the headlight modules replaced, and unfortunately, again, he replaced them with the pre-facelift because at the time he didn't know. So that's a little bit of a bummer. And the bumper is getting replaced. It needs some work, needs some help, and that will be nice to see the front license plate go and get the M-Tech front bumper from the M5. That'll complement the look of the car very nicely. Since this car has the Sport package, it has the Style 5 wheels, which look pretty nice. They're in okay shape. I'm eventually probably going to replace those. And looking at the interior of the car, the driver's seat could be better. Probably going to replace the seat or look into get a quote for BMW reconditioning to see what they can do. So looking at the steering wheel, this has the M5 M Sport steering wheel, which was part of the Sport package. And as Ryan actually filled me in, this is a legitimate M5 steering wheel, not the M steering wheel from the Sport package, because he showed me that the stitching is actually the M colors, which not sure how it found its way on the car, but I can't complain. This car is not equipped with the navigation. I'm not even sure if it came on the 528, if that was an option. It does have the heated seats. Unfortunately, I did not bring the window sticker, because that would have been very nice to include, because then I would know all of the options. One of these works, the other one doesn't, so probably replace those. I actually just had this piece here. Ryan had an extra one. We replaced that yesterday. And all of this is original, except for the boot handle. Here are the gauges, the regular, non-M black gauges. It also has the M shift knob, and this is original, I believe, original leather here. The trim, I'm not exactly sure what the official name for the wood type is. It's in pretty good shape. It has a couple cosmetic issues here and here, but it's not bad. Here's a view from the backseat of the car. Cup holders, they need to be replaced. Air conditioning still works very well. Car was clean today. These are, I believe, original floor mats. We cleaned them up quite a bit. They looked a lot worse. Rear seats are in decent condition. The rear seat belts are starting to be discolored, and the headliner is starting to come down, which I hear is a normal problem on the E39s. And got a shot of the M5 through the window. Walking around to the rear of the car, this trunk lid was actually just replaced a couple days ago. Pulled off a 2001 525i. Got the trunk lid actually for $80 including tax, 80 and some change, which wasn't bad at all. So I believe it was pulled off a titanium silver 525. Had it resprayed, repainted, matched the Biarritz blue. Did a pretty decent job. Looks a hell of a lot better. My original trunk lid was actually rusting pretty heavily right there, right below the license plate. And it also was rusting in the corner here, and it had a pretty nice sized dent to the left of the BMW emblem. They are still, these, as you can see, these headlights are still the pre-facelift. Since it's the non-M, it has the amber plastic turn signal, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm hoping to replace those with the facelift taillights, which look a lot better. Those. Here's a view inside the trunk. Also a plus, my previous trunk lid had a broken latch on the toolkit, which made it hang down and look ghetto. This looks a lot better. It even includes the original golf bag illustration. Gotta have that. Just vacuumed the trunk. Carpet, this is all original. It's in decent shape. This car is equipped with a 6-disc CD changer, though it does not have DSP. As Ryan again told me, cars with DSP have the module system, carpet system installed up there. And then under this other panel, it's rocking a Duralast battery. As far as I know, the battery is a couple years old, so not sure when that was last replaced. So walking around to the front of the car, here's another side profile of the car. So popping the hood, so on these E39s, here's the latch right here. Just pull that up, lift the hood up, and you are met with the M52, which inline 6, new. It made BMW rated it at 193 wheel horsepower and 211 foot-pounds of torque. It's not the most powerful engine ever, but it certainly is adequate for this car. The engine is basically stock. There's no aftermarket parts. It's probably making closer to 170 horsepower now because it is a 14-year-old engine. So when I'm gonna have the bumper removed, my front auxiliary fan sometimes makes a rattling noise. It's probably the fan hitting the housing here. Have that looked at, see what they can do. So this car, this car is basically bone stock. Has the original bumper, actually not the original, it was the one replaced, as I mentioned earlier, when this car was involved in a minor fender bender. And hoping to replace the Celis, whatever the heck they're called, facelifted LED taillights and the Hella OEM headlights. Those would look very nice with the LED angel eyes. M bumper is going on, probably within a week. And now let's take this car for a quick drive.
Well, there's a twist you didn't expect. It's me behind the camera. Luke turning the key now. Go ahead.
The car actually works.
It's not a dummy.
Yeah.
It's not a dummy.
And it's not a replica.
There's the M5. You guys remember me from the channel? Okay.
Yeah.
Luke's here visiting from the Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So we're gonna go for a little drive.
Little drive.
You mentioned mileage 124,638.
Yeah, 124,638. Yes.
Right, we're going to increase that a little bit.
Yeah. Let me pull up the gas mileage. MPG.
23.
Yeah.
My God, the M5 is at 17 right now,
17,
and that's good.
Yeah. I was from the drive to Pittsburgh to Hudson. I was averaging around 29 miles per gallon. 30. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, well, it's that M52 or M54 or whatever that engine is. That.
Yeah, M52.
M52, yeah, that sounds right. Definitely punchier. Let me take the opportunity to say, I've driven 525s, 528s, 530s, 540s, and a couple M5s. And I will say that the 528 is noticeably punchier than the 525, and just noticeably less punchier than the 530. So it's right about where they expected or designed the 528 to lie. And there's 50.
Yeah. So there you go, the car actually works.
Car works.
Yeah.
No lights on.
No lights.
Service engine light is off. DSC light is currently on,
Yeah.
since the system is off.
Yeah. One last thing I have to cover is the sunroof. This is a quote with the sunroof, as you can see. It works pretty well, except for, let me put the key in the car. So with the sunroof, it works, but it doesn't close properly. It actually, if you look, let me get out of the car so you can see better the problem. This little mechanism, not exactly sure what it's called. It should go down right as the sunroof is closing and to seal it, but this does not, and the sunroof actually hits this and then goes back because it detects that there's something in the way. So let me get the button here, show you guys. So you see it hits right there, and it doesn't want to close. So the way to get around this for the time being is to actually, let me try, this is the difficult part, doing this on camera, is actually press up on the sunroof. If you can get it that time. There we go, just press up as it's closing and it seats properly. So this is basically all I can think of for the time being. AC works really well. Another shot of the rear, Miami University. Yeah.